Hello everyone, welcome to the phpMyAdmin setup video. We are using this phpMyAdmin to create a MySQL database in locally or in a server. Now the thing is, if you are using Windows, you can use WAMP server or XAMPP. I will include both link in the description. WAMP server is supported Windows, but this XAMPP is support in Windows or Linux or Mac OS. Currently I am using Mac OS, so I am going to show you how we can install this. The steps are same in Windows and Linux, so you don't have to worry. I am going to press this download button. Here we can select the latest version. The thing is, if you have a server that include a cPanel, for example it might be a shared hosting, okay, inside that you can easily access the phpMyAdmin. Now we are going to create a local one. Here, open this. Here it is asking me the computer password. I had to give the password here. It asks me some permission. I am going to press OK. Okay, now all we have to do, go next. In Windows or Linux or Mac OS, just go next. It will install. Now we can open the XAMPP. Here this is the software. So how we can turn on these servers? You have to go to the manage servers and then press each of Apache web server and then MySQL database. If you select one of them, press start here, and then Apache web server, press start. These two should be started, okay. And then after starting that, actually in Windows these terms are still same: Apache web server, MySQL database, okay. Now you have to turn on those, and after that in the browser, to open the phpMyAdmin, you can type localhost /phpMyAdmin, okay. Now this is the phpMyAdmin. Now we can create database and do whatever with MySQL database, okay. Now we can create a new database by pressing this new button or click SQL and then just use SQL commands to create the database. Create database, subscribe, okay. I'm going to press go. Now we have the database here. Now to put tables, we can go to this structure and then type whatever table name we want, and then type number of columns that we need, and if this is not enough, we can change that later, okay. Now to create a table using SQL query, we can use this SQL section, and then here firstly make sure you are in the right table, and then make sure you are in the right database. So you are going to say create table, and then table name here, please subscribe, and then parentheses. Now here firstly we have to say the column name, ID, and the data type for that, int, and I am going to say auto underscore increment. Auto increment means this will have a ID that get auto increment. Now the next one I'm going to say after the comma. Okay, remember you have to put the comma. That will be name. It will be a varchar, and the length of the name, that means how many characters it will have maximally. So I will say up to 100. Okay, to execute this I can go. Oh, the thing is, this should be, the ID should be the primary key. To set this as the primary key, we can say primary key here, primary key here. Otherwise, here after the comma we have to use this primary key and then parentheses, pass in the column name that you want to set as the primary key here. Okay, now I'm going to press go. Now if we go to the structure, here we have the necessary table. First one is ID. Now how we can insert values to this? To insert values, I can go to insert and then type whatever name we want. We don't have to put the ID here because it will get auto incremented. So I'm going to say my name here, press go. Okay, now we can add another one. Go to insert tab and then I will say coffee programmer. Now how we can insert values using the SQL query? We can say insert into and then the table name as please underscore subscribe values. Now actually we can specify the columns of the table that we want to have as the value, but you can do that like this. Put parentheses after the values and then first one will be null. To specify null, I guess it should be null. The next one will be the value. To specify the value, we can use single quotes and then di Costa. Okay, now if we go to the values here, how we can check values? Go to the browse tab. Here we have our column. Okay, now I hope this video helps. If this video helps, please subscribe. Thank you.